engine Android application for programming languages. Prepared and presented by Mr. Miguel B. Abelido, Kim Jonas B. Cabugayan, Renz Jandy D. Capulong, Jonathan D. Detablan, Redford C. Olvida, Silas P. Sese, and Christian N. Sumcad. Logical skills and have extensive knowledge of different programming languages are some of the prerequisites and requirements to become a programmer. In step with Karma.com, 700 notable programming languages are existing. The list excludes certain languages like markup languages or technology has been changing each year and its changes are inevitable. Sooner or later, new programming languages are also invented. In these modern times, search engines such as Google, Bing, and Baidu play important roles in the life of software developers. Developers often seek help and knowledge from different resources such as online tutorials. In a research that was have conducted at Insigma Technology, an IT services firm in China, proved that their developers spend 15% of their time on online searching. They found that the developers work 5 hours behind their computers every day. That implies that they spend 45 minutes of their daily working hours on search engines as a whole. Eureka is an Android-based mobile application that aims to help the students in their studies in programming. The researchers also tried to test the usability of the application. The word Eureka derived from the Greek word that means I have found, and it also means a cry of joy after discovering something. This word was firstly used by Archimedes, a Greek mathematician and inventor. Software applications develop very quickly along with the needs for the human to want easiness, beneficial, good, and accurate information, especially in the field of programming. Eureka is a search engine Android application that provides adequate information about programming languages. This software application is for educational purposes. According to Vavola and Sharpless, there are three aspects in which learning can be called mobile. Learning is mobile in terms of space. Example, it happens at work, at home, and leisure. It is mobile between various areas of life. Example, it can contribute to work needs, self-improvement, or leisure, and it is mobile in terms of time. Example, it happens at various times during the day at work or leisure. There are many advantages in this software application. For instance, it is used to search the topic about programming, even it is used a mere searching. But this application consisted several programming languages such as C++, Java, JavaScript, C Sharp, HTML, C++, and PHP. These programming languages mentioned are the language courses that user need to study. In this case, the user who wants to pick the course must read about the information provided, and after reading the information, the application will provide a quiz about the information which read and understand by the user. The purpose of the quiz is to test the knowledge of the user, how wide the user understands the information. A simple quiz game is one of the features of Eureka. The purpose of this is to have the user to know if they gained enough knowledge with the help of this Android application. According to G 2003, games are often cited as an effective mechanism for teaching since it can accommodate a wide range of learning styles within a dynamic decision-making framework. The skills and background of many games take ad- take advantage of the technologies that students are familiar with make use of specific situation. Statement of the problem. Main problem. Programming languages were hard to study and difficult to remember. This study aimed to develop Eureka, a search engine Android application for programming languages, particularly for students. The researchers were aware that all programming languages were hard to study on the spot and difficult to remember on a specific period of time because it's too numerous. In this problem, the researchers decided to develop a system wherein students can benefit a lot in an easy way. Students can use the application at school, at home, or wherever they are. Specific problem aims to find an effective and convenient way for the students who are taking computer related courses. The study also aims to find an effective and convenient way for the students to learn their lessons. Objective of the study. Main objective. The study aimed to design and develop a search engine for computer major students that would help them to study and understand programming languages. Specific objective. Specifically, the study aimed to determine the level of conformity of Eureka search engine. A. Easy to use. B. Functions how it should be. Efficient. D. Sufficient information. And E. Readily available resources. 2. To evaluate the acceptability of the system to the intended users. Significance of the study. The result of the study will be a great benefit to the following. The students. The results will provide the students, specifically those who are taking computer-related courses, with some knowledge of many programming languages. It will give the students realize that learning programming is very useful, especially when they're looking for IT-related jobs. At the end of the study, students would finally know why learning programming has been a major factor in building our future. The proposed project limits the following. They need little background knowledge about programming languages. Proposed project need internet connection for updates. The only information that the system can give are the data inputted in the system unless it was updated. Update in tutorial and quizzes need a newly updated application. This application offers only 7 languages: C++, Java, JavaScript, C#, HTML, CSS, and PHP. SWOT analysis. Strengths. Easy access, no registration needed. There were no need for registration as its purpose is to inform others and not to fish others' information. There were many functions not solely about searching. As it would be stressful just to read the text, we decided to add some stress-relieving functions, user-friendly. We focus on not giving hard to comprehend words. Weaknesses. Limited number of words. We only choose basic terms for computer languages as it is for academic purposes only. No security measures. As we are beginners in this field, we are not confident enough to say that our program cannot be bypassed. Not officially legal. As it is only for academic purposes, we didn't apply for a patent. Words not owned. The words used in this program were got online but we credited the source. Opportunities can be further developed. The program were created solely for academic purposes. It can be further developed with improving some functions.
Project development methodology. Rapid application development is a model wherein it focuses the development of the project rather than putting more time and effort on planning tasks to come up with the desired project. The researchers decide to use RAD to develop Eureka in order to finish the system in a short period of time. Since they were only given 2 to 3 months to come up with the desired system, RAD is more flexible and adaptable because researchers can easily make adjustments during the process.
In addition, the researchers considered the senior high school ICT and college students that are taking computer course. They were chosen respondents because their course has to do with programming languages. Moreover, the focus of the study is to have them to learn in different programming languages. We use a questionnaire in gathering data. The questionnaire was being given to the respondents of the study in order to satisfy the researchers' goal to get and measure the opinions, pulse, and attitude of the respondents toward the study. The researchers formulated the survey questionnaire adopted from the ISO 126 standard for a system testing evaluation. After the respondents evaluated the system based on the criteria of the use evaluation tool, The researchers used 5-point Likert scale that shows on a table. The researchers used the weighted mean to define the average of each criterion.
Data flow diagram. A data flow diagram shows the way information flows through process or system. The first diagram shows the admin's data flow diagram, in which the admin can add new data in database wherein the user application will automatically update. Next diagram is the user's data diagram. This diagram shows the data being added will appear on search bar of the application wherein users always use on finding certain keywords. System features. In this slide, the researchers enumerate the features that will be seen within the application. First is search or search bar, wherein the user can easily look for various programming language that they want to learn more, even they don't have internet access since Eureka can be used offline. This tutorial, this feature have instruction about how programming works. Third is quiz. Users can also test what they have learned so far from this application. The researchers included quiz feature to enhance the knowledge of the users. Fourth is examples. The researchers also include examples of input and output in each programming languages in order for the users to understand more lesson that they are learning. Last is video. In this feature, videos are included in the system. In this, the user will easily adapt the lesson about programming.
Front-end technology. To build this application, the tools that we use are XML. It is used to build the structure of the application. CSS. It is used to build and design the visual of the application. Java for the features of the application. SDK, and for the platform, Android Studio. Back-end technology. The tools that we used for back-end technology are Java, SDK, cloud storage, and SQL. The platform that we used are Android Studio and Firebase.
Renz Capulong here, and I will discuss to you about hardware requirements. In chipset, you'll need at least Qualcomm Snapdragon 425, which is found in most common low-spec phone. In CPU, you need a quad-core 1.4 GHz Cortex A53, and in GPU, you need the Adreno 306, which is quite a low-spec phone. And we're going to move in software requirements. In software requirements, you'll need at least Android 6 or what you call Marshmallow version. Then in our project testing plan, we set up our computer that we're going to use and install Android Studio. There, we use that to program our system, and then we move to the testing phase where we try the app and we determine that it's ready to use. We tried to give it a beta access, which is go to live activity. Thereafter, after letting some users use our app, we gave them online survey so that we would know what our app are missing and what we have to do to improve it. Then we move to the debugging and update phase, which we mostly fix all the bugs that we found and update more content.
Table 11 and Figure 7 shows the frequency and percentage distribution of the profile of the respondents in terms of their course with a total of 50 respondents. 20 or 40% are information technology students and the lowest is computer science with 5 or 10%. Table 12 provides the assessment of the respondents on their perception on Eureka. In terms of its characteristics, with an average mean of 4.55 indicating very much acceptable as observed on all the listed indicators. The characteristic 5 readily available resources obtained the highest mean of 4.78. Meanwhile, the characteristics 2 and 4 function how it should be. A sufficient information provides the weighted mean of 4.48 as the lowest indicating much acceptable. Figure 8 shows the approval ratings of the user after they use Eureka. The number 5 in the scale got the highest mean of 3.8 or 76%. Meanwhile, the number 3 obtained of 0.12 or 4% as the lowest. Based on the interpreted data, the following is a summary of the findings. Eureka needs to update its contents. As time goes by, a new programming languages will rise such as Python. Eureka needs to update its contents to continually help its future users. Eureka can help the computer major students on their studies. Conclusion: Eureka, a search engine Android application for programming languages, is an Android mobile application that aims to help the computer major students in their programming lessons. The mobile application Eureka was created in Android Studio. Eureka has a lot of features such as search, quizzes, tutorial videos, and sample codes. Eureka's main purpose is to serve as offline learning reference for the students to help them to study programming. Recommendation: future works should focus on the following areas of the project: improve the user interface of the application. Additional data must include in Eureka. Improve the security of the application.
To install our app, first you'll have to get Amazon App Store. After getting Amazon App Store, then you can use the search bar to search Eureka. After searching Eureka, first install, then wait for it to finish downloading. After downloading, then click install. After installing, you can now use the application. If you're wondering why we choose Amazon App Store rather than Google, it's because in Amazon App Store, it doesn't require for you to pay just to upload your application.
This is the Eureka admin app. So here is the navigation menu, which you can find all the tabs for Eureka. Here is the search bar. Here you can find all the available data the users can search. And here this little plus sign. When you click this, the admin can add new data for the users to search. Here in the tutorial tab, users can find tutorials about different topics on different languages. In the quiz tab, the users can find quizzes to test their knowledge. It will show here if the answer is correct or not. See? And here in the examples tab, this contains all the example raw codes of each languages available in Eureka. Just like this one. It has different topics too, so the users can find what they're looking for. In the About Us tab, the users can see the how we are inspired to create Eureka. In the Video tab, the users can find video tutorials on different subjects.
In this video, we want to set up the H1 become H1 type of the text.
Hello friends and welcome to This is US. And after that, come back and see my.
And that's it for the admin app. And here is the user app. It's almost the same as the admin app, however, the only difference is on the search bar. It doesn't have the plus sign here, so that the users can add data by their own. It's almost the same. No changes or whatsoever. Oh, in the user app, we add a credit. We added a credit tab, so the users can find where we got the videos and words that we use in this app. And that's it. So hello guys. In our application Eureka, you can also send the users notifications, but the users should be online if they want to receive the notifications. So let's try it. Here, click the new notification and then enter the title. That is optional. You can leave that out. The important part is this: the message you will want to send to the users. You can also add a image on it, but you need the pictures link. We can't add local files because we need to upgrade our Firebase to do that. Then click next, and then on the target, select an app. We're gonna click our application, then next, and then review, and then publish. Then we should receive a notification, just like that.